We're here in downtown Muncie at the new YMCA building that just opened in March. We're going to go inside and get a tour of some of the new and exciting features of the building. And wait till you see the locker room. It's kind of crazy. Morning, Chad.
Good morning, welcome.
Thanks for having us here.
Thanks for being here.
So here at the front desk area, I'm seeing a lot of windows, a big bright space. Is that part of the design of this entry area?
We were intentional about that. We just wanted to really create bright, open, welcoming, vibrant spaces that people enjoy to be involved in and stay longer, and hopefully that helps connect people, build relationships, and maybe find a sense of belonging.
And coming soon, I understand you guys are going to have an opportunity for people to come in 24/7 as well.
That's right. 24/7's coming soon, and it's just another way to remove barriers so people can meet their goals.
Wonderful. Let's take a look at another space in the building.
Okay, sounds good.
So we're here in Indiana. We've got to have a basketball court here at the YMCA.
That is true, and you're right. Indiana basketball, but YMCA basketball, because actually basketball was invented in a YMCA in America. So this type of space, and you'll see a theme throughout the facility, we wanted to make sure we designed flexible spaces that we could adapt and change and grow accordingly. There's different age demographics that are here at different times of the day. So it might be basketball at one point and shift to pickleball. We can do volleyball. We can use this for different gatherings as well. So flexibility is what we wanted to make sure we accomplished here.
Okay, so behind us here, we've got some folks sweating up a storm. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
We do have 3 group exercise rooms. This is the largest one, so whatever is most popular is typically going to land in here. But we'll have Zumba, body pump, but we also do things like Parkinson's program. So we have Rock Steady Boxing that'll meet in here, or our cancer survivorship program, which is called Live Strong at the YMCA. Again, it's flexible, and we kind of adapt and change as needs pop up.
And I see a lot of equipment in there. There's weights, there's resistance bands. I mean, like you said, you can really do a lot of different types of things in there, huh?
Yeah, all the things. It's just not for one activity. We can kind of bob and weave that way.
So Chad, this looks like the weight area. We got all kinds of different machines here. I mean, this is pretty impressive.
This is the wellness center, and all of our cardio and our strength training equipment will be here. And as you can kind of see, there's windows, there's glass everywhere, so we wanted to make sure people could see outside. And you'll notice that the field house is across here, as well as the great views of the football stadium. So part of the reason why we located here was because of the power of partnership, and one of those is with the school system. So we'll be able to leverage spaces and resources. Because of the location, we're able to serve that teen population a lot better. Basically 70% of the county population can get to the YMCA within 12-minute drive time. So it's convenient, centrally located, and we're seeing a lot more people come and join us and be part of the Y.
I noticed the free weights, it goes all the way up to 120-pound dumbbells. Have you met a person who's curling 120-pound dumbbells?
You know what, you don't see too many of them. I know I don't use 120-pound dumbbells, but they are here, and there's been so much more emphasis on strength training in recent years, so we make sure we have all the options for people to utilize, and we want to make sure that families become stronger, but you can also become physically stronger here at the Y.
So Chad, this locker room is not like any locker room I've been in before. For starters, it's just one locker room for everyone at the Y to share.
It's really individual changing suites. So nobody changes out in the open anymore. Everybody that comes in here, all changing gets done behind doors now as opposed to open spaces. And that's really helped us make sure that kids are safe in this environment and people feel welcome. You change behind the closed doors, there's showers, sink, toilet, all those types of things behind the closed door. You come out, secure your stuff, and then you're able to go do activities in the facility.
I gotta say, when I first saw the locker room set up, it threw me for a loop. But then when I brought my kids to swim lessons for the first time and we were able to take the whole family in the changing room and take our time, that was a game changer. It made sense to me pretty quickly.
It's a fairly new concept, and I think this is how you're going to see facility design going forward. This is much safer, much more inclusive, and it just feels better.
So here at the new Y, you've got not just one swimming pool, but 2 swimming pools.
Yeah, I mentioned that we have a great relationship and partnership with Muncie Community Schools. So we have a dive well, lap pool that'll meet both the YMCA's needs as well as the swim team needs from the high school. And then we have a second pool, warm water pool. It's about 7 or 8 degrees different temperature. It's really helpful for preschool swim lessons, water walking, some of those things. So
let's go down and take a closer look.
All right, sounds good.
So the warm water pool here is getting some good use this morning, I see. Tell me a little bit more about the purpose behind the design of this part of the pool.
It's just really given us flexibility in how we're going to serve. So as I mentioned, the partnership with Muncie Community Schools, while they are having practices or meets, this gives us an opportunity to continue to serve members and members of the community. It's really helpful for things like preschool swim lessons because the kids really enjoy being in the warm water as opposed to the colder temps. Water walking, arthritis management, it just kind of opens up more opportunities for us to address needs in the community.
You've also got a sauna and a steam room here on the pool deck.
Well, you have both of those options, right? And some people like the dry heat, some people don't. And so the lifeguards are obviously here. The Aquatics director's office is right here. So we know people are being safe in those type of environments and not abusing or creating any issues for themselves.
Chad, I know as a parent of young kids myself, one of the hardest things about getting to the gym is what do I do with my kids? You guys have that problem solved here.
This is the play and learn space, and it's all about how do we support families so that mom and dad or caregiver can be healthy as well. And then these spaces are designed for them to have fun and learn something while parents are active in the other facility spaces or in classes. So typically, 6 weeks to 6 years is typically the age range we serve in here, but we have other spaces in the facility, multi-purpose space, teen center, youth center spaces, where we have activities and programs and equipment that's more kind of tuned into what that age range likes to participate and see.
So I see over here we've got an empty space that looks like we've got open door health services coming soon. Tell me about what's being planned here.
They will occupy the space June 1st, and they'll do behavioral health, some chiropractic care, as well as some primary care. And the behavioral health component was something that the high school students told us that was important to them. They wanted to make sure that they could access those services on campus, but not with the stigma that's attached to accessing those same things within the school walls. So again, going back to the power partnership, Open Door Health is one of our partners, as well as the high school, Muncie Career Center, IU Health, as well as Ball State. And all those partners came together to make this happen.
So I know this was a long process from the idea of this building to the grand opening in March. Talk to me a little bit about how this came together, both in terms of the planning, but especially the funding to make this dream a reality.
Yeah, so from kind of dream and idea stage to where we're standing now was about 8 years. And it started off as a project just for the why. We got to do something different to remain relevant and meet community needs. And it's turned into really a community-wide effort, community-wide investment to make this happen. We had, over 200 donors that rallied around this vision and this effort to do something of this magnitude in the community. So I think $32 million effort, and that's what we're standing in today. So we couldn't have done it without the investment of so many.
Well, Chad, thanks for taking us along on this tour today, and it's been fun seeing all the new spaces that you guys have here in this new building.
I'm so appreciative of you coming here and helping us tell our story, and the facilities are great, right? But at the end of the day, it's just a tool to help us carry out our work.
Wonderful. Thanks, Chad. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me on this tour of the new YMCA building. We are making a new season of Health is Wealth, and it's all about exercise. So if you've got a group of friends that help you stay motivated to exercise, or if you've found an unusual way of getting your exercise, leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.